Discover solutions to issues that affect your family and professional life with practical information to help you get past life's adversities. Take a proactive approach to power up your life with Rosalie's expert resources.
According to a National Retail Federation survey, the average family with children grades kindergarten to 12th grade will spend about $630 on back-to-school shopping. A national total is expected to be around $24.9 billion. So if you're overwhelmed by planning, spending, and evaluating your family's back-to-school needs, listen up to sound advice from Emmy Award-winning technology and digital lifestyle commentator Mario Armstrong with his back-to-school shopping guide to help consumers make smart decisions. Good morning, Mario.
Good morning. It's so true. People are looking for ways to save money. They know they need to buy these supplies for their kids or their students or people going back to school even as adults. And so they're all looking, how can I save money but get the tools that I need? And there's also other deals and things that pop up around this time that may catch people off guard that they're not aware of. For example, this Sony 4K television that's right here behind me, the X900C. This is an amazing deal. This is the world's thinnest, Sony's thinnest ever television that they've put out, thinner than a number 2 pencil. That's how thin the frame is. The frame is so thin on this. The 4K color is awesome, brilliant color on this, virtually frameless. When it gets flush mount on the wall, you barely can see it. It looks like it's floating in thin air. So that's a really good deal for 55 and 65-inch screens, something that you may not instantly think of when you're thinking back to school, but something that you should definitely pay attention to if you're looking to score big deals.
If you need back-to-school devices, what are some 2-in-1s that are great values?
Go into Staples. They have all your student needs covered. They can get you connected with everything that's portable and affordable with those 2-in-1 laptops. Right here, they have the HP 360 streaming. The beauty of this, though, is that you can use it in different modes. You can use it like a standard laptop, of course, but then you can also use it as a tablet. So you can fold this completely down and then use it as a tablet, which is really cool. You can even use it in tent mode, which means you could sit it still and then like watch a video or do some homework or research. So lots of flexibility to be able to use with this particular 2-in-1. Any
money-saving ideas for the new devices that we're going to buy, as well as paying to protect them?
OtterBox is the gold standard for protecting our devices. Specifically for the iPad, you want to look at the Symmetry line. This is going to give you the safety that you really need and also still let that style come through. They have full coverage protection. Look, when you are in school, you're throwing this thing in your backpack, you're throwing tablets in your purse. Sometimes they drop in the lecture hall. You want to make sure that that investment is protected. So use the gold standard for that OtterBox Symmetry. It also has the stand in multi-positions, so you can use it easily to take notes while in class, which is great.
How do I know if I'm shopping smart?
So, for example, if you were going to go online and buy a camera for watching over your house while you're away at work. Like when people go back to school, the whole schedule in your life starts changing from the summertime. So now you have kids coming and going, maybe the babysitter, maybe you have to check on elderly parents, maybe you need to check on that family pet. And the best way to do that is using the Arlo cameras from Netgear. So this is the first wire-free HD indoor and outdoor video cameras, motion activated video recordings. You can get activity alerts in your email or on your phone. They also give you free 7-day cloud video recording, and the remote monitoring can be done from anywhere on any device, and it has great built-in night vision. But here's the thing, if you're thinking about shopping back to school already, then why not get paid for doing the shopping you're already going to do? So if you were going to buy that Arlo camera or get that HP X360 Stream, use Ebates to do that. Go to Ebates. They're the leader in online cash back shopping. You sign up with a free registration that gives you access to 1,800 plus stores to shop online. Walmart, Target, Kohl's, Macy's, and more. And basically you get up to 20% cash back after your purchase. And you'll get that as a check, or you can get that as a gift card every 3 months. So that's a really, really real way to get money back for online shopping that you're going to do anyway.
How do I know if I'm shopping smart and getting the best bang for my buck?
Last but not least, Rosalie, the other thing that you really want to look at is Gazelle. Gazelle gives you the ability to do two things when you're thinking about back to school. One, do you have old devices in your house that you can sell and make money from? Two, are there devices that you need to buy and you want to buy those at 40%, up to 40% off? Well, a great way to save money doing that is going to Gazelle.com. You can get certified pre-owned iPhones, iPads, and Galaxies up to 40% off. And they have a special offer right now where you can earn an additional 20% off on any tablet trade-in at Gazelle.com/school. So I know it's a lot of details that I covered there, but you know you can always go to our website to go see the fine print and see exactly what I talked about in detail at thunknews.com/guide.
Thanks, Mario. You are always a plethora of money-saving ideas to help empower smart shoppers.
Excellent. So glad to help.
If you want your child to be a shining example of a student, we have more shopping tips from tech expert to the stars, the chic geek, Jana Robinson, with her must-have back-to-school supplies. Good morning, Jana.
Hi, Rosalie. Thanks for having me.
So where do families start for their back-to-school needs?
Well, it's all about getting school supplies and getting yourself stocked for the school season. So Office Depot and Office Max are my first stop for great style and savings. They have an exclusive fashion brand called the Devoga brand, which features these cool folders and pens. There's the Goldstruck collection, as well as the metallic pop, which has bold colors and fresh patterns that will liven up even the most boring of school topics. Also, quality is something that's very important to me, and they have great backpacks, a wide selection of popular brands like this JanSport. It has plenty of storage, and it's also sturdy enough to last you throughout the entire school year. So check out their stores or online at officedepot.com/school.
So tell us, what's your favorite that can function as a laptop or an iPad?
Well, a must-have laptop is one in my eyes that literally bends over backwards. And this versatile HP Pavilion X360 transitions between 4 modes. So notebook for work, stand for entertainment, tent for playing games, and tablet for on the go. Kids will love this because it comes in vibrant new colors. It's packed with HD or full HD touch display, and it's built with Windows 10 in mind. So free upgrades are available. With Nexia Home Intelligence, it's an easy, secure, and affordable way to make your home smarter and your life easier. So with an all-in-one phone app, you can control and automate everything from your lighting to your thermostat to your window coverings, garage door, and believe it or not, even your outdoor sprinklers. And for security, especially as the kids head back to school, there's a smart lock which will send you a text message when your kids get home, as well as HD video that you can view remotely from your smartphone. And there's also an article in the Wall Street Journal with a customer saying that he remotely shut down his son's video game. So I'm sure his son's not very happy about that, but what a great idea.
So how can we save on new or existing phone plans?
Well, we all need a phone plan that'll stay with our busy schedule and not break the bank. And Net 10 Wireless has unlimited high-speed data plans. And there's also a Bring Your Own phone program, which allows you to keep your own phone on your existing contract with over a 40% savings over comparable brands.
How about saving on printing costs with all that homework?
Well, we all know how frustrating it is to run out of ink and how expensive it is to replace it. So HP Envy came up with a great idea. This is the HP Envy 5540, and it's going to change the way we think about ink. It has an instant ink enabled service. So it actually knows when you're running out of ink, and HP will send it directly to your front door. So it's endless ink, and it's up to 50% off your ink bill.
So what's a must-have for any emergency that may pop up during the school year?
Well, if you're a parent, you're constantly concerned about the well-being of your child. So whether they're at home or they're at school, they're playing with friends. So V-Alert is the ultimate peace of mind, and that's actually V.ALRT. And what it is a discrete wearable button that when pressed can summons the emergency help you need. So you don't have to worry about unlocking a phone or dialing on a phone. You just tap the button. It works with Bluetooth technology, so it automatically will text up to 3 of your pre-selected contacts, which is really fantastic, as well as your GPS coordinates. For kids, for students, for people who even exercise that might need immediate assistance, and even pregnant women.
So Jana, where can we find more information?
Please go to thunknews.com/must-have.
Thanks, Jenna, for joining us this morning with your must-have school supplies and tech tips.
Thank you.
Mornings are hectic for millions of women who need to wake up the kids, have them dressed, fed, prepared lunches, and out the door, and themselves off to work as well. Along with that fast-paced morning schedule, it leaves little time for morning beauty routines. So here with tips to shave off some time to complete your shower, hair, body lotions, and face potions to complement your makeup is beauty guru and YouTube sensation, Andrea Brooks, to the rescue. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning.
So what time-saving tips can you offer for us to look our best throughout the day?
Well, I'm always running late, and I feel like the first thing that I do is I put away all of my distractions, like my phone, because it's really easy for me to, want to see what's trending on Twitter. So I put my phone away, and then afterwards, when it comes to the shower, if my hair needs to be washed, but I don't have a lot of time to, say, go through my hour-long routine of washing and blow drying, I'll just take this top part, just the crown part of my hair, and I'll wash it in the sink and I'll blow dry it. And then it literally takes like 1/3 of the time, and it creates the illusion of clean hair all around. When I'm in the shower, instead of, washing up, getting out of the shower and doing like my whole entire like full body routine of, oils and moisturizers, I actually just like to stick with my Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. All I have to do is just turn the shower off, apply it everywhere to my arms and my legs. It's really, really quick. Afterwards, I just towel off and I'm moisturized all day long. And it's just like a lot easier than me going through my regular routine that takes me like 15 minutes to lotion up and all that scented stuff that I love so much. And then I would say when I'm doing my makeup, one thing that I really, really love is I like to actually take a business card and I put it behind my lashes when I'm applying my mascara, because I normally will apply my mascara and I'll get it everywhere, and then it takes like 10 minutes for me to clean up. Well, when I put a business card behind my lashes and then apply my mascara, all of like the excess mascara just goes onto the business card instead of my eyelid. Well, I really like makeup that actually doubles as like two products. Like lip stain is like my favorite go-to item also when it comes to my makeup, because I can apply it to my lips and it'll give me like a nice pink pout, and then afterwards I can just go apply it to like my cheeks and it'll bring my cheeks to life, my whole face to life after that. And I don't have to like, search around my makeup bag for like a million different things. So I really like makeup items that double as more than just one product.
What's an easy fashion tip to help women get dressed in a shorter amount of time?
When I'm picking out my outfit, I like to kind of choose like one-piece outfits like rompers or dresses, because I don't have to like find a matching shirt to go with these pants, or a matching tank top to go with this skirt. And so I really like to go after like the one-piece things. It's just so much quicker. It's like a all-in-one outfit.
So what's your favorite accessory to make us look our best?
My favorite accessory is a smile, because I feel like, that is the number one most flattering thing that you can actually wear is, a smile. But when it comes to like actual items, I'm a big lipstick person. I'm like a sucker for lipstick. I love red lipstick, purple lipstick, light lipstick. It's my favorite thing to dress up any outfit.
Thanks, Brooke, for joining us this morning with your DIY beauty tips to help women on the go beat that morning rush.
Thank you.
The Education Market Association reports public school teachers spent $1.6 billion of their own money last year, which translates to individual teachers adding $485 of their own money to fund their classroom. Investing in your child's back-to-school needs will enhance their learning experience. Joining us this morning with tips to get your kids back to school ready is Emmy Award-winning host, Supermom Raina Seitel. Good morning, Raina.
Good morning. Thanks for that nice intro.
Yes, and it costs lots of money to send your kids back to school.
It sure does.
Share with us a one-stop shop for parents to buy school supplies and gear.
Yeah, well, getting back in the school spirit is so much a part of it, right? Getting into that mental space. And so going shopping with your kids to Office Depot and Office Max stores is really great because they have so many great things at great savings. So kids love it, parents love it. And in front of us, we are featuring a few great items. This is the exclusive Devoga brand fashion collection. First, we're showing you the gold struck, which is my personal favorite. Lots of glitz and glam there. Next up, the metallic pops. You have lots of bright colors and bright patterns. And when it comes to back to school, our kids need somewhere to put their books. This is a great backpack. It's High Sierra Fat Boy. It has lots of room and it is really durable, so it will last the entire year. So that's great. Also, 30% off school backpacks right now at Office Depot and Office Max stores, and of course online at officedepot.com/school. So you can't go wrong there.
Dressing your kids from head to toe should begin with good footwear.
Yes, if they're comfortable, they'll be happy and skipping off to school. I like to say, put your best foot forward, and we certainly do that at Kids Foot Locker. They have so many great brands, so many great selections like Nike, Jordan, Adidas, you name it, they've got it. In front of me, I am featuring the Nike Roshe 1 in cool gray. I love this color. They also come in white and in black, so whatever suits your fancy, you can find at Kids Foot Locker and kidsfootlocker.com.
Share some of the latest clothing trends for school.
Yes, so denim has been big, for the last couple years. It is still huge. Denim is a really big trend, and Kohl's is definitely your denim destination for the entire family. There's bootleg, there's skinny, there's high-waisted, there's distressed, you name it, they've got it. Brands like Elsie Lauren Conrad, Jennifer Lopez, Juicy Couture, and so many more. So definitely check out your denim at Kohl's.
Preparing our kids for a school day starts with planning their wardrobe to meet the ever-changing Florida weather.
I often forget my umbrella and I'm running outside going, oh my gosh, I wish I checked the weather. Well, I have no excuses anymore thanks to the AccuWeather Universal iOS app. It is free. You can download it at the iOS App Store. And get this, it has a minutecast, which means a minute-to-minute precipitation forecast for your exact street and GPS location for up to 2 hours, which is really great. So plan your day with superior accuracy and you'll be certainly good to go.
Vision and eye health is key to learning and a must-have for children who wear glasses.
Absolutely right. I always say we often forget the eye doctor on our list, but it's super important because, of course, if our kids see well, they can learn well. So if your kids do need glasses, you definitely want to check out Crizal for Kids. These are great lenses. They are durable, scratch, glare, and smudge resistant. Like I said, if they're seeing well, they will learn well. You can check these out at Crizal.com and, of course, at your eye care professional.
If students spend many hours reading with those glasses, they need good technology to work on throughout the school year and beyond.
Technology, of course, is always big, and back to school, one of the biggest seasons, kids asking for the latest and greatest. Well, Intel never disappoints, and today we are featuring the Intel-powered Asus Transformer Book T300 Qi 2-in-1. It is a long name, but it certainly lives up to its name. You can use it as a PC in the classroom or a tablet on the go, which is really cool. There's a detachable keyboard, making it super flexible, fast processing speed, which of course Intel is known for. Thanks to the Intel Core M processor, it has 8 hours of battery life, so you can't go wrong.
All right, Raina, where can our viewers find more information?
Rosalie, they can go to thunknews.com/ready.
Thanks, Raina, for joining us this morning to get your kids back to school ready.
Thank you.
Life is so busy between work, school, and extra activities that days seem to fly by. The Florida Department of Health reminds us that only 1/4 of today's families have regular dinners together. Don't get overwhelmed by planning to make balanced, healthy meals for your family. We have the answer. Joining us with healthy tips for your next trip to the grocery store is nutritionist and dietitian Jessica Fishman-Levinson. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning, Rosalie. Thanks so much for having me.
Jessica, as a busy mom of twin girls, how do you manage to keep your family eating healthy?
So number one, plan things out. So that's my cardinal rule that I use for my family and what I tell all the parents who I work with and my friends as well. So I make a meal plan every week. I write down what we're going to be eating for dinner. Some nights I cook, some nights I use meals from the freezer, and some nights I maybe will buy something prepared from the supermarket. But to go along with that menu plan, I also will go ahead and make a grocery list so that when I go to the supermarket, supermarket, I'm focused, I get what I need, and I don't end up with waste, especially when it comes to the produce.
Share some of your top tips for easy things parents can do when shopping for their weekly groceries.
Like I mentioned, focusing on seasonal produce and also looking for specials. So certain things, like this time of year, we have watermelon in season, and then that's something that kids love, but also peppers, cucumbers, always on the supermarket shelves in the produce aisle, and kids really like them. So that's something that I personally like to have on hand, and I find that most kids do enjoy them. And then also, as you're going through the store, as I mentioned, going to the prepared food section is really great, and it's a good place to pick up a meal. And if we look at what the USDA recommends for the My Plate, if you go to choosemyplate.gov, you'll see that they recommend that half your plate should be filled with vegetables, and the other half split between protein, lean protein, and whole grains. And so what I like to do is get something like a rotisserie chicken, which depending on how big your family is, you may even have leftovers, which I love leftovers, and then cutting that up and then getting side dishes from the prepared food section as well. So like a whole grain rice dish and vegetables, as you can see, it's a medley of vegetables, and that's filling up half the plate.
All right, so what are some healthy snacks that we should keep on hand that are great for both kids and adults?
Something like hummus, which when you pair it with vegetables that are in sticks like this, that kids can dip. That's fun for them, and it's a great way to get the nutrients in from vegetables and from the protein-filled hummus. Something like yogurt and berries, and even granola bars, which are great to pack in your backpack or put in the car, and they have nuts in them and they have whole grains. Again, really nice. We're talking about balance here and having that combination that's satiating.
I know you believe in moderation, so why is that so important for us to understand?
So, you know, a lot of people think that we need to eliminate foods and we need to restrict certain foods, especially when it comes to treats and desserts. And I really don't believe in that. I think that restriction just leads people to overdo it when they are then faced with them, you know, at a party or an event. So what I recommend is having small portion sizes, and that's where moderation comes in, is the portion size. And especially when it comes to things that are, you know, with sugar. People are very focused on sugar these days, and whether it's high fructose corn syrup or honey or table sugar, they're all nutritionally equivalent. So whatever it is that you like to eat or your kids like to eat for dessert, the key is making sure that the portion is small and that you're balancing everything else out with the fruits, the vegetables, the lean protein, and the whole grains that we've talked about here.
Where can we find more tips to prepare quick and nutritious meals?
Head on over to sweetsurprise.com. They have a great blog with lots of information and the back-to-school tips.
Thanks, Jessica, for joining us this morning with nutritious meal planning tips for families on the go.
Thank you for having me.
As a part of a new nationwide initiative called Summer of Service, the Veterans Administration seeks the help of citizens to create and build partnerships to grow the number of individuals and organizations serving veterans. One of the goals of this initiative is to increase the number of youth volunteers.
Over the past 10 years that I've been with the VA here in voluntary service, we each year try to recruit youth volunteers to come out to the medical center and gain experience. And one of the things that we really changed our focus, we were really looking for the best and the brightest volunteers to come forward and be a part of this summer youth program. When I first met Shara Diane 2 years ago, she had to be the shyest, quietest, kind of student that just sort of just kept to herself. I mean, there was something about her that, you know, you could tell that she really wanted to be here, but she wasn't the type of kid that, you know, would, you know, stand up, raise her hand, but she was the type of student, the type of person who really wanted to do what was best for people.
A student's commitment to education is the foundation for a successful volunteer effort.
I had the opportunity of meeting Shara Diane last year, which was my first year teaching. So even though I was a little bit nervous, her coming into the class and wanting to be that type of student that wanted to learn, one that always sat in the front and everything. So it was real, you know, not important to me, but it was real special to know that I had a student like Chardienne in my class.
At first, I didn't know where I was going to go to volunteer. Then my teacher, Miss Holm, my nursing teacher, she was talking about the VA, but I live right there to the VA. I didn't know it was a hospital. So I went there and I had asked an application. Lucky for me, it was the right time. So I got the paper and started filling out and write my essay and everything. Then a few, like 2 months later, and I have received a call and heard that I was accepted, so I was happy to get accepted.
When I first met Shara Diane and she applied to volunteer, I could see how motivated she was. She was one of the students that summer that really stood out. She was putting so many hours in, and I just couldn't almost keep up with her.
But she also volunteered almost 440 hours that first summer. She was a student that came, even when summer was over, she never stopped volunteering.
Good morning, how you doing?
I'm very good. What can I do for you guys?
I have Mr. George checking in.
Okay, how you doing, Mr. George? Hi. Very good.
Thelma Hughes is the nurse manager of patient transport at the VA Medical Center in West Palm Beach. Thelma works with volunteers to teach the patient transport process and the core values of the VA Medical Center.
We train them, give them orientation on the entire facility, and teach them how to greet patients and how to present themselves. She was an excellent volunteer. She came in enthusiastic, but she was shy, and we were patient with her, but she had some qualities that the VA does demonstrate. She showed integrity. She showed commitment. She was an advocate for her patients, and she was very respectful, and also she demonstrated excellence. And those are the core values of the VA, which I think that with those core values, she can excel to wherever she can go.
With Shara Diane being the recipient of this James H. Park Scholarship Award, my hopes for her is that she will use this scholarship to further her education. She is going to college. She wants to get involved in the career of health. She tells us she wants to be a doctor. And my hope for her is that she's able to do all of these things, and I believe she will do all of these things.
It's a part of me to say thank you for like fighting for us, keep us safe. So like to me, I didn't see it as coming volunteer. I just see it like as thank you for helping us, the family, the country. Even though I didn't born here, but it's still my country. I'm living here. So that's why like I just came to say thank you. Like you're my hero, and I just came to see this story and like thank you very much. Yes.
Learn more about the Department of Veterans Affairs Volunteer Services and the James H. Park Scholarship Award at www.volunteer.va.gov/Park Scholarship. There are almost 2.7 million students enrolled in Florida's public schools. Of that huge population, a small amount will dedicate their time to serve as a volunteer this year in their community. Share with us how you or a family member serve your community as a volunteer at facebook.com/Rose Lee Show, or follow us on Instagram at The Rose Lee Show, and we'll post your picture, and visit us at roseleearchershow.com. Thanks for joining us this morning, and we'll see you soon.